Hello and welcome to One Cool Thing, PC Mag's show where we show you one cool thing that we are checking out here at PC Mag. I'm Sasha Segan, and today we have Rich from SourceNext here to talk about a really cool little device that I am going to be using very soon. Let me hold it up for the camera. I know where the camera is. So this is the Pocketalk. Now I am headed to China soon. I'm very excited about this. I do not speak a word of Chinese. Okay, I do not speak a word of Chinese, I do not understand a word of Chinese, but this is the universal translator. This is like something out of Star Trek. Apparently, I hold this up to taxi drivers in China and they will not take me to the wrong place.
That's right.
Yeah, so Rich, you guys were showing this off originally months ago, but now you're much closer to actually releasing it, right?
That's right. So we debuted it in the States at CES in Vegas, and now we are just a couple of months away. We'll be out in market in September.
Okay. So now how many languages does this translate between?
This translates 63 languages.
Wow.
So and that's two-way, and most of those are full audio. There's a few that are audio to text, but yeah, for most of the languages you're going to learn, it is any language in, any language out.
Now, where are you getting all this language data from? Is this just basically Google Translate in a box?
That's a really good question. Because we're kind of the translation agnostic platform. We are actually using a bunch of different translations. So we are using some of Google Translate. We're using some from partners like Baidu. Really, whoever is doing the best translation in a given language, that's the one we're going to put on the platform.
Now, when I'm out and about, and we will do some translation demos in just a minute, I just want to get some context here. When I'm out and about around the world, I might not necessarily have my own internet access. Is all the data on the device, or how is it getting to the translations?
It actually is, all the translations are in the cloud, so you can use Wi-Fi, you can hotspot your phone, or this one actually has a global SIM card in the back, and that's really key because you're gonna, no matter where you go, you don't want to be roaming, you don't want to be, kind of racking up a lot of charges, or you just don't want to not have service. So global SIM cards.
Okay, yeah. so it really is phone independent.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, now I want to show here. We're going to do some translations. I want to show here some of. I won't say the crazy. Oh no, I wanted to change the. There we go. I want to show some of the languages this translates between, because I was looking at the list and it's kind of crazy. You're like Spanish, English, French, Hebrew, Italian. Okay, that's fine. Afrikaans. Okay, Albanian, Amharic. That's Ethiopian. Arabic. That's pretty useful. Basque. Okay, I don't know if there's a big market for that.
Basque, we've got Catalan, we've got really Icelandic. Good. So yeah, there's especially going on in the World Cup right now. There's a lot here.
Yeah, I know. Chichewa, where's that?
Ooh,
I don't even
geography was never my strong suit.
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't know what country they speak Chichewa in, but let's see. We've got.
But if you find yourself there, you're all set.
Absolutely, Esperanto.
Yep.
If you're a true citizen of the world, you can talk some Esperanto with this thing.
Yes, you and William Shatner.
Yeah, Filipino, Finnish. I also noticed Yiddish is in here.
Yes.
If I want to talk to my dearly departed great-grandparents.
If you want to talk to your booby, you got Yiddish.
Exactly. Exactly. Greek, German. Basically, it does feel like every language I can think of is in this thing. Let's do some translations. So now you have it set up for English to Spanish, you said?
Let's see. When did we end with our flags? Yeah, so now we've got English to Spanish. You can see, so we're just going to tap on the American flag side, and we'll speak English into it, and it'll bring Spanish out, or vice versa.
Okay. Let's ask something to be translated into Spanish here. How do I get to the bus station from here?
¿Cómo llego a la estación de autobuses desde aquí?
So now it's set it, and it's also showing it on the screen in case the person...
That's right. So then if you're in a high noise environment or they just didn't catch it, you would hand it to your Spanish-speaking friend, so then they can see it on here, and then they would tap on this side under the Spanish flag, say something in Spanish back to you, and pass it back. And so you get that kind of back and forth mechanic, so then you don't have to really explain how to use an app on your phone or another device.
Right. And so the advantage of using this over just Google Translate on your phone is, well, first of all, you don't actually need phone service,
Right.
and that helps. And then also, you're not handing your expensive phone over to
Yes, yeah, that's huge. Is, do you really want to be having that interaction with your phone? Some do, some don't.
someone. Okay. Let me. I want to go to a stranger language. I want to go to something that I honestly will have no idea whether or not it's correct.
Right.
Let's go to Amharic, which is the national language of Ethiopia. An ancient language, spoken, I believe, spoken for thousands of years. Let's see here. What is the best beef dish at your restaurant?
Oh, no, I think that one. let's
this
see,
one is not
it
an
may
audio
be,
one.
Yeah, I think for some of the more obscure languages, that one's going to be, you can see it's all in character there.
So you can see this, they're printing it out in Ethiopian. So Amharic rather. So let's try a different one that has audio. What do you think is towards the obscure angle but has audio?
Ooh,
I bet Hebrew.
Yeah, I think Hebrew's good. Yeah.
Let's do some Hebrew. Okay. Nope. I tapped it. Okay, one tap. Where is the best party in Tel Aviv tonight?
No, that one's text only. Go to.
that's also text. That's also text.
I know our Catalan. Catalan's pretty obscure, and we have good audio for that. That's
Okay, we have good audio for Catalan. We'll do Catalan. Okay. Okay, so I'm going down through the list of languages: Afrikaans, Albanian, Arabic, Armenian, Azerbaijani, Basque, Belarusian, Bengali, Bosnian, Bulgarian, Burmese, Cantonese, Catalan. Okay. When was the last time you were at Mobile World Congress? So that one's a very computery voice.
Yes.
So for some of the really high-profile languages, Spanish, French, Italian, you have the more human voices, and then you have the tier of computery voices, and then you have the text-only ones.
And then text only, right. So ultimately we want to be able to have you get around kind of no matter where you are. But yes, we're definitely, spending kind of the most time and the most effort and development around those, and Japanese and a lot of different Chinese dialects. There's a lot in there.
Yeah, yesterday I was doing Chinese, and Chinese was coming out very human. Like the Chinese was coming out sounding really good, which is one of the reasons I asked to be able to take this to China. Now, what is the battery life like?
Battery life, we're getting about 6 days out of a charge, and that's from pretty continuous use. Kind of your normal conversational use. A lot of it is because it shuts itself off very quickly after translation. It's a pretty efficient battery. It is a pretty light-duty Android device under the hood.
Oh, okay. So it's running Android.
Yes.
Interesting. Now, how much is it going to cost, and will there be a monthly service fee because you've got a SIM card in here? You got to access the network somehow, right?
Yeah. So this model is $199.95, and we're shipping these with global SIM cards for 2 years, all-you-can-eat data.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I think there will be eventually, maybe another model with kind of a pay-as-you-go pricing. Haven't really worked that part out, but yes, for this one, that's coming out soon, $199, 2 years, all you can eat.
And now, since the translation is cloud-based, does it get dynamically updated? Are the translations going to get better with time?
Yes, that's a really good question. So we are, it is an AI-fueled device. So we are seeing things like, slang, regional dialects, colloquialisms are going to make their way into the dictionaries over time as we're seeing more and more of them get kind of called for. Okay, great. So this is the Pocketalk from SourceNext. It is a $200 universal translator. It does more than 60 languages in a range of, some of them will be spoken out to you, some of them display text on this little screen, but with all of them you can talk into the device either in English or in the other language, and it'll translate them back to English or out to the other language. It has a SIM card in the back so that it can connect to network
networks all around the world. You don't actually need to have your phone with you to do those translations. When is it coming out again?
We'll be out in September in the States and already out in Japan.
Okay, terrific. It'll be out in September. Thank you all for watching. This has been One Cool Thing with PCMag.com. Stay tuned to PCMag's YouTube channel. We will keep having cool things for you.